Alright, so now we're at the end of the job. We're going to be breaking down our facade. So this is a nice 5-piece facade. So we know that the middle piece is going to stay separate and the corners are going to stay together. So don't go undoing the corner pieces, the middle pieces, the middle, the corner to make separate pieces just to make things faster. The next setup, the corner is going to stay together. So you know we're not going to be taking apart that. We're just going to take off our middle piece here, pull our clip out here, and this is going to stay together like that. Same thing with this corner, that's going to stay together. So we're just going to undo our middle piece here. We're going to set this aside like this. This is ready to go, and then we'll start to put our pieces in.
So Jeff, I see 5 pieces here. What if I have a 10-piece facade?
Right,
how do I know which goes in what
very easy
case?
So now, like you see here, we have 2 corners in the middle. Right? You can kind of put them together like this, so you know that that's one section of facade. And if there's another 5 pieces, that's going to go separately in its own case. Another 5 where we'll have 2 corners, a left, a right, and a middle piece makes 5. Alright, no confusion. We don't want to put 2 left corners in one bag together in the middle piece and 2 right corners, because then on the next job we won't be able to connect our facades in the middle and it'll be a big mess.
So what are we doing at the end of the job? We're prepping for the next job.
Exactly. The better we put things away at the end of our jobs, the easier it makes us for the next job setting up. Even if you're not on the job and someone else is on the job, they'll thank you for putting things away the right way before, rather than getting pissed at you at their job because something wasn't done the right way on the previous job. So once again, with the facades, you want to make sure everything is nice. If sometimes we use 6 pieces, sometimes we use 7 pieces, depends how big we need to make the setup. We just have to make sure at the end of the job, there's a left, a middle, and a right in every case. Easy as that. A left, a middle, and a right. And if you can't tell which is a left, which is a middle, just put it together like this. Make a little small mini facade. You're going to want to make sure there's 2 corners, definitely. All of the middle pieces look like this with hinges on both sides. So you know there's going to be a middle piece. This is a left edge. This is a right clean edge. You can fold them together like this so you know that they're going to stay together, and you can move on to the next piece and put those away. Sometimes we do have to take corners apart in order to extend out further. So just make sure at the end of your job, if you did take a piece out in the middle, to reconnect a corner piece to a middle piece, so we'll know that there's a corner together, and a separate middle. Alright, so now that we know which pieces are going in which bags, it's time to get them in the bag together. So there's a couple of different ways to do this. You can try to wrestle with the bag and put a piece in. Easy way to do it is to lay it out on the floor. Start off with a corner piece. We're going to put the last single piece in by itself, and I'll explain why when we get to it. So we're going to just go ahead and fold that in. We're going to lay it right down on the floor feet first.
Notice the feet are going in first so that we don't destroy the tops of the facade.
And that's it. Just slide that right in like that. It's time for the next corner piece. Fold that in like that. And get it right down here. And these are pretty light. You'll be able to hold it with one hand. Okay, you line it up. Slide it nice right along the top one. Alright, now it's time for the last piece. Now I'll tell you why we put the last piece in. You see these hinges here? If we were to put this in face down and slide it across the top, these hinges are going to scratch the face of the facade. So what we want to do is we want to put them face to face. So this one's going to flip upside down so that the hinges won't get stuck and caught on the other tracks. We're going to put this right into the bag. Slide it in nice, no scratching. You're going to take the cover, flip it over. See the Velcro on here? Right on the Velcro on here. And you are good to go.